It was a quiet day at the swamp. Shrek was taking a fat ogre dump and the shit plopped back onto his green asshole. I said, Shrek, this toilet always get my ogre asshole wet. I will need to find some toilet paper. Shrek went outside and wiped his ass with some moss and went back inside. Just then a loud crash came from outside. What the hell was that, said Shrek. Shrek went outside and saw a lost black hedgehog. Get off of my swamp, yelled Shrek. I'm sorry, said Shadow, I was racing Sonic and I got lost. Can I stay at your place for the night? Okay, said Shrek, but you have to lick my ogre asshole. Okay, Shrek cunt, said Shadow. Shrek was only joking, but he realized that this was reality. Okay, said Shrek, and he spread his green checks apart and Shadow began eating his ass. There were still chunks of shit around his ass, but Shadow ate every last bit of food. Shrek felt guilty, so he stuck Shadow's red chaos emerald into his ogre ass. How do you like my ass, asked Shrek. It's ogre-whelming, said Shadow. Shrek's moans made Shadow drop his rings into Shrek's asshole. Shrek then got a jar and put Shadow's cum into a jar. I use this stuff to barbecue the chicken, said Shrek. You're so smart, said Shadow, blushing. Shrek whispering into Shadow's ear, my green ogre man meat is hard and I can return the favor. Shadow blushed and said he's never had an ogre inside of him before. Shrek said, I'll be tender. Okay, said Shadow. Shrek spat on his ogre meat because he had no lube and plunged his 20-inch ogre rod into the hedgehog. Wow 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 wow, yelled Shadow. You're tearing me apart. This is ridiculous. Shrek finally released his seed into Shadow's chocolate starfish. He then picked Shadow up and let the semen from his ass drain into the jar. Shrek said, I think you can stay longer. Okay, Daddy, said Shadow. Later that night they barbecued some chicken with the jizz sauce from the jar and they looked into each other's eyes. Our love is meant to be, said Shadow. I agree, said Shrek. The end.